Hi everyone, and welcome back to Jim Vernon Solutions, the Learn HTML series using W3 Schools. We're nearing the end of the HTML attributes chapter. We're going to wrap up. There's a chapter summary here, which I won't read at you, but this section covered href, source, width, height, alt, style, lang, and title. Although the title didn't work very well in the try it yourself. And then there's a series of exercises. So this is kind of interesting. This is the first time this shows up in this tutorial, but we'll have exercises frequently, I think, in some of these remaining chapters where we can test ourselves and you can test yourself. So we'll start with this first one. It says add a tooltip to the paragraph below with the text about W3 schools, and it's got most of it in there, but we're looking for the attribute title here. If we fill that in, right, so now it's P space and then title equals about W3 schools in quotes, and that will make it a tooltip, although I'm not sure that the demos will actually show that in the examples. If we submit the answer, it actually takes us into the exercises. You'll see the check marks over here. I've already practiced these myself. You get a check mark when you get it right. If you submit the answer, it'll tell you that it's correct, and it'll go to the next question. This one's pretty easy, right? We're going to fill in 250 for the width and 400 for the height. If you're stuck on something, and some of the exercises are harder, you can do a show answer, and it'll show you exactly what it looks like. You can kind of go back a second. Oops. And if you don't submit it correctly, obviously it says you're not correct. We go back in here. We'll resubmit this one correctly with the title tag. We'll get our correct. We'll go to next. Come on. And we'll fill in. Again, this one's pretty simple. 250 and 400. That's going to be correct. Yay, good for us, right? We keep going to the next one. This one's a tiny bit tricky. This is the href, but notice that the equal sign isn't given to you, so you could possibly get this wrong if you forget to put in the equal sign there. And we submit the answer. Okay, I've been through this, so I caught the sort of trick question there. And then the final exercise is make this an alt, specify the alternative text for the image. There is an equal sign here, so all we're doing here is filling in the alt. We submit the answer, and it looks like we're correct. And if we go next, there's actually still more exercise. Well, now this is going to pull us into exercises on HTML headings, which is getting ahead of ourselves. So we could just go back to the HTML attributes tutorial. We can actually do that just by closing the tab. And here we are back here with the HTML attributes, and that'll wrap up this chapter.